Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. No internet. No governments. No help coming. Cities are collapsing. Food is running out. And civilization, as we know it, is officially over. Now there's only one question that matters: which country would survive the apocalypse, and which ones wouldn't? Today, we're counting down 5 countries on Earth that have the highest chance of surviving. Nuclear war, global collapse, pandemics, and the end of the modern world. Watch until the end. Because one of these countries might surprise you. Country number 1, New Zealand. Let's start with a country that shows up in almost every doomsday scenario. New Zealand. Isolated. Peaceful. And far away from global conflicts. Being an island in the South Pacific is a massive advantage. No land borders. No nearby superpowers. And very little reason for anyone to attack it. But isolation is only part of the story. New Zealand is incredibly strong when it comes to food production. Farming, livestock, clean water. Even if global supply chains collapse, this country can still feed itself. Energy is another big win. Hydroelectric and renewable power give it independence. When oil, gas, and electricity grids around the world fail. The downside? Limited heavy industry and a small population. Rebuilding advanced technology could take time. Still, for pure survival, New Zealand is a serious contender. Country number 2, Iceland. Now let's travel somewhere colder. Much colder. Iceland. This country runs almost entirely on renewable energy. Geothermal. Hydropower. Constant, reliable electricity, even in global collapse. That's huge. Low population means fewer mouths to feed. And less internal conflict. No hostile neighbors. No strategic military value. Basically, no reason for war to knock on its door. But here's the problem. Food. Farming is limited. Iceland depends heavily on fishing. And imports. If oceans become polluted, or global trade disappears completely, food security becomes a serious challenge. So here's the big question: is unlimited energy more important than unlimited food, when the world ends? If you enjoy survival scenarios like this, and want to see which country comes next, subscribe to the channel right now, because the next one might completely change how you think about survival. Alright, let's continue. Country 3, Switzerland. Switzerland looks like it was designed for disaster. Mountains act as natural fortresses. Invasions. Extremely difficult. Mass migration. Almost impossible. But here's something even crazier. Switzerland has nuclear bunkers. For a huge portion of its population. This country has planned for collapse. For decades. Its political neutrality keeps it out of wars, and its emergency systems are among the best on Earth. So what's the weakness? Dependency. Switzerland imports a large amount of its food and resources. If borders close permanently, that comfort and stability could disappear fast. So the question becomes, is preparation enough? Without total self-sufficiency? Country 4, Canada. Canada is massive. And that matters. Endless fresh water. Forests, farmland. Oil, gas, and minerals. A small population spread across a gigantic landmass. Means space, resources, and opportunity to survive. But geography can be a double-edged sword. Canada is closely tied to the United States. If its neighbor collapses, the shockwaves won't stop at the border. Refugees. Resource pressure. Instability. Canada has the tools to survive. But the chaos around it could be the real threat. So what's better, having everything, or being surrounded by nothing but danger. Country number 5, Norway. Finally. Norway. Low population. Strong government. Huge energy reserves. Hydroelectric power. Oil and gas. And extreme wealth to prepare for disasters. But there's one detail that makes Norway truly unique. The global seed vault. Millions of seeds. Stored deep in the Arctic. Protected from floods, wars, and nuclear fallout. If humanity ever has to restart civilization, this might be where it begins. Cold climate, yes. But stable, secure, and ready. So now it's your turn. If the world ended tomorrow, which country do you think would survive the longest? And more importantly, where would you want to be? Drop your answer in the comments, start the debate, and don't forget to subscribe. Because the end of the world is just getting started.